Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So this reading is going to be all about who can't stop thinking about you. We have three piles from the left to right. Pause if you need it a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most, and I'm going to start with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. You chose the card of Violet Flame. Awaken what has been dormant for so long. This seems like an energy of a past person for sure. 37 reduces to 10. Somebody that you had a definitive ending. Like, now some of you may be a bit surprised to hear that this person still thinks of you, because this was quite an obsessive energy. Someone who genuinely had feelings for you. I'm hearing avoidant, dismissive avoidant, or a very dismissive person who never really sits down with their feelings. Um, there's also this energy of like, maybe if it had been a few years or some time, this person like got back with an ex, or you were the ex. It's There's this very specific energy that this person, yeah, I'm hearing this is it. Like, I don't think that there's any changes to it. This person had been with someone, is with someone else, but the connection brought out so many feelings, the one that they had with the other person, or vice versa. I don't know, this is so confusing. It's like just someone who doesn't deal with their emotions when they should, when they kind of just suppress it, they bottle them up, and they shove the jar away somewhere. Something happened to them where Eight of Wands, where they were forced, all of these feelings came rushing out. And this person, Three of Cups, yeah, there's somebody else, or some sort of memory came up, something reminded them, something very, like, I'm seeing a panic attack as well. So something happened to this person where feelings resurfaced, either about an ex of theirs or you are their ex, and they're regretting something they did. Six of Cups in reverse. The Fool. They're regretting moving on in a very hasty manner. They remember how you were trying to mend things with them, and this pattern is resurfacing for them. They feel very foolish. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I almost get this sense that this person doesn't really think when they act on things. Like, if they're rushing in towards someone, they're completely rushing in. If they're leaving someone, they're completely shutting them out. If they're arguing, they just keep, there's an extremity to this person where I feel like they take a lot of time to regulate themselves back to their centeredness. Yeah, see, concealed. There's something that really came back up for them. Vulnerability and disguise. There's this energy of like, I should have valued pile number one. I don't know if this person is like talking to someone else. There does seem like the energy of someone else in the picture, and if they were just in such a haste to move on or get rid of these ugly feelings, or like, I'm hearing pessimism. It's almost like they just wanted to get over the shame that they felt, maybe while dealing with you, or the defensiveness. Like, I feel like you called out on this person's bullshit. Something they specifically did was very defensive of them, or made them very defensive. I feel that you guys were quite patient in your communication, and this person just kept on taking the situation for granted. In a way, I see that this person was like pushing away what needed to be done. If it was a pattern that needed to be changed, if it was some sort of solution that required them to change something internally or externally, they were constantly pushing it, stalling it, because it required a deeper integration or disintegration, or it required them to be vulnerable. And that's why the memories of that situation are now resurfacing, where it's happening in such a periodic manner for this person that it was destined for them to realize through so and so things, like a sequence of things that had to happen, so that they at least had the understanding to fully comprehend what you were saying. So I think that they did not understand at that moment what you were saying. This definitely is an X. If you're still wondering, this person could be Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, and Aries, 12th house, Pisces, Aries. So I think that they're, again, this energy of like being extreme, like they act on things without thinking them through. And then I feel like they don't exactly, I feel like they realize that they did something wrong, but then they shove it away, or they just move on, like, okay, shit happens. Um, this also could be someone that doesn't generally make like very, very big mistakes, or like purposely hurts, intentionally causes pain to people. But I feel like because they're so defensive, they don't realize how their insecurity makes, or how it impacts other people around them. So it seems like they were not able to realize this, and there's a very divine time kind of a thing or an equation over here where they had to understand this now. I'm picking up on April 2026 and November 2025. You may hear from this person in November. This person could be with the most beautiful women or men out there, but they still remember the connection being very special with you. I also feel like this person is quite emotionally stunted compared. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Procrastination. Like they had to do something and they just won't do it. This person may come back in your life or is looking for some level of closure for something. I don't think this person will come back for closure to you. It seems very rare. We have self-sabotage in reverse. So maybe there's this energy of like what's done is done. I'm hearing Mockingbird by Eminem. What's this person, if you told them about your familial issues or things in which you've struggled, they feel quite bad that they knew. It's like they just did not have the emotional intelligence to be a crying shoulder for you as well. Like they did not listen, and the situation, the way in which they left it, was very, very painful for you. And I think through a series of events that have played in their life that expanded their mind and their heart, have somewhere now hit them as a huge rock of realization that whatever I did was really bad. I keep hearing what goes around comes around. Like this person really went through it. Strong Taurus energy. So, what are they thinking about you currently? There's this energy of like, why am I like this? And there's a fear of diving deep into the real feelings instead of intellectualizing or trying to understand the pattern. There's like so much grief that stops this person from having real connections in the life. Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, this person still somewhere, like life is making it happen, keeps giving them choices to reflect on this pain, this unworthiness wound. Like if you tell them something vulnerable that they need to be cautious about, they kind of hear you out, but they are so stuck in their ways. It's self-preservative, it's very defensive and dominant that they don't budge. Like one part of that, like if it hurts a bit in the same area it does, they are completely fine with, they're just, it's like they don't see what they're doing. Knight of Cups. So they're saying that they genuinely wanted to be with you. Nine of Cups, you made them really happy and it was nothing on you. They are saying that, your words hurt me the last time you said something that was a bit like spiteful, vengeful of you. They do understand that they're not holding it, they're not holding a sword to your head, but this is recognition that either you also hurt them, or you could have done that, or you do have that side to you. For some of you, where you think that I didn't say anything like that, they know that you have that side, you're capable of it. They don't understand why you hold back when people do something so bad. Maybe it's just their level of comprehension, because they can't seem to process such heavy energies. I think that's why they're like, why would you say that or hold back? There was more that they understand that you wanted to say in that moment, but they also understand that you weren't going to be constantly talking to a defensive person. Like, you did try. They're saying that you tried a lot. They know that, but at the end of the day, this was a learning lesson for this person, like where they fall short. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so pile number 1, this was your reading. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. So we have the card of creative center, connect to your inner child and relish in the act of creation, number 19. So somebody who can't stop thinking about you is this person who wants to give this connection a chance. So this does seem like quite a happy pile, but there is a lot of fear of commitment that I'm picking up on this person's end. It seems like, of course, creative center. I think that they feel this sense of push and pull, or like healthiness with you, but how it's bringing out their codependency and anxiety is what they question, like, is that healthy for me? So protection, we have protection. This is again about the inner child trying to protect itself. I'm hearing from harm. I don't think you've done anything to be making them question, like, are you safe? This person has a lot of questions around, like, am I gonna be okay with them? Transparency. I think they want to pop the question. For some of you, I'm hearing that they want to ask you and they want to be with you. Like, they want to give this a go. But when what I feel is that this person can't stop thinking about it, because they may be sure of you, but then there's this funny feeling that, am I 100% ready for this? Like, they want to come back, they want to lower down their guard. Or if they're around in your life, they just keep questioning because the situation seems a bit new or just very casual. I do feel like for majority of you, for majority of you, this is a person you're talking to quite frequently. Like, you're talking to this person daily, you're dating them. 5 of Wands. I feel like this person has a lot of passion that they can't control. There's this airy feeling for swords in reverse. There's this airy feeling of, like, you're my best friend, but I also feel very attracted to you. High Priestess in reverse. Justice, Libra, Pisces. 2 of Cups. I'm a bit restless. I don't want anybody else to take you away. The Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. I think that if something happened, there's an apology incoming, or there's a proposal. Like a proposal, which is an agreement, like, okay, this is how we're gonna make this work. let me know how you think about it. Protection is also this feeling like I'm protecting myself, but I'm looking forward to protect this connection. Like, man or woman, this person is operating out of their divine masculine energy. This person is thinking about making things happen rather than just sitting ducks on it. This person could be long distance, this person could be in your city but lives a bit far away from you. Or for some of you, this person lives really close by, but there's something about distance over here, or maybe having no distance. Absolutely. Responsibility, yeah, exactly what I'm saying. It's like the question is like, I keep thinking about you because I need to understand about myself whether I'm overreaching, because this person may be questioning this not out of sense of like I'm starting something new and I have jitters. This is a genuine question, like where, and this is a general reading, so you may see it as just a fragment of your person's energy. I can't be 100% sure in a general reading, but there's definitely something where somebody around you is thinking about commitment, long term commitment, like commitment that leads to marriage or something like that. Like, I feel like a lot of you that are watching this are 24 above. That's what I heard. And whoever this person is thinking like, I have to be with someone I can see myself for the long haul. And I feel that they see a lot of it, but they also question like, is this obsession healthy? Like, why is it feeling so difficult somewhere? Like, I want to, but why do I find it so difficult? So it's internal resistance and presence. Like, it's internal resistance that they're questioning if this connection is also safe. Like, is it supposed to be feeling like there's a resistance inside from their bodies, and which again we can't exactly pinpoint if it's like their own trauma, they're projecting it, or their body is communicating something true about this connection. Two of Wands, like I feel like maybe if you're like worlds apart or like come from different backgrounds, they see you guys blending in really well, but there's this question like, am I gonna come too strong? What if they say no to me? I don't think that there's an issue with you or how you are and what you do. There's nothing like that. You are enough for this person. But I think that the question is a lot around like their rumination about their capability to show up. This person may have been fearful of commitment for a really long time, or maybe almost their whole life. So instead of like maybe looking at this pain or in their childhood when they weren't even aware of it, or their teenage life, they were dating people that were unavailable. So now it seems like they know their, ABC, and they're like, okay, this is how we're supposed to be, and I'd like my partner to be there as well. So with their own presence, there's a lot of self-reflection going on about the truth of their own behavior and what this connection really stands for them. That's why they can't stop thinking about you, because it's related with you. This person is also reflecting on your behavior, maybe ways in which you haven't been so kind to them or yourself, like maybe analyzing your relationship with yourself and harmony. They do feel like your heart is in the right place, but there's some complication in the way in which you communicate or handle dispute. I feel like this person is like either checking you out or testing you or noticing you. I don't know, but there's a deeper level of, I wouldn't say studying, but observation going on. I'm hearing like studying, a person studying you is when they're going to almost mimic that behavior back to you, try to study your likes and dislikes. Observation is when someone's thinking about you in a very, very pure manner and like commitment oriented, and they're like, okay, does this person fit? Like they're observing you because they want to see what is it about you, like what you are as a person. So this person may have gone on the internet and looked up your name if you're not around, and search for your backgrounds and your friends and look at your Facebook, and they're trying to get information about you. Again, I feel like there is a bit of, I guess, involved of like information that they're trying to collect on you, data. um Divine feminine reverse, because they're not feeling very sure of their intuition. This connection or this decision feels very foggy for them, like they don't know exactly what they're trying. I think you have those qualities that they want in a partner, but there is some sort of complication, or maybe it's just made up in their own mind because they're scared of commitment. They always have been. This person could be a fearful avoidant. It seems like they come close and then they just go away. You can feel their energy hovering you as well. I think they're just it's like it's very easy to say, safe to say that this person is thinking about you because they're trying to make a decision on they have, but they're like evaluating furthermore. They're waiting on this feeling of a surety from inside, like, yeah, I'm gonna commit to them. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Temperance and Ace of Pentacles. They're withholding this offer away from you where they put all their chips in, and they're like, this is it. Like, this is the one that I'm gonna try to make it work. But I think that this person's deeper fearful, or they're fearful avoidant, or their attachment style tends to hinder, so they're trying to like, so this person is feeling the grief of their childhood, but very slowly, very carefully, like they're not completely diving in there. It's like they're very scared to see exactly how deep it is, so they're like very slowly, very slowly, like little, like I see like little, I'm only capable of doing little. So that's probably the pace at which their nervous system can actually feel those emotions before they crash out, you know. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. This was your reading information. Personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the card of divine union. Destiny is at play. You have been brought together in union for growth, deep healing lessons, and expansion in love. So there's pin drop silence in your connection. That's what I'm feeling. You both, I didn't even have to say like who this person is. It's like you both have been obsessively thinking about each other. Um, this does feel like a karmic connection. I know it pinches when I say that, but I guess let's just put it like there's someone that's teaching you a very important self-love lesson. How much you feel needy to just have them around. It's like sometimes you feel suffocated, and they do as well, because they don't have, this person has a body. This person has this feeling like I want to be around them right now. Adversity, there's some sort of physical barrier or something perceived or something that's divinely orchestrated that is not letting the both of you come together right now. Or it could simply be this person's pride as well. I don't think it's the pride that you think it is. I think it's a pride that is about vulnerability. You'd be amazed to know that people have all sorts of fears around vulnerability, and pride is just a mask that they put upon, like, I'm not going to reach out. But there are very small sensitive issues behind why people won't message you, and it's not, I mean, I guess at the face value it does look like pride, of course, agreed. But the flip side is that people have different types of grievances when it comes to being vulnerable. So you can't dissect, or you can't possibly find out exactly what it is unless you're a psychologist or the therapist and they're giving you access to their psyche and helping you. Yeah, see, home, help from above. You can't possibly understand like what happened to them and what small incidents, or what words or actions other people took around them or in their family or their friends before they met you, that made them be like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking tell anyone how I feel, or like how this sensitive part of me feels. Like, um there's almost like this feeling. I remember when, through trial and error, like I realized which type of people are capable of holding my emotional truth, and when the response wouldn't be adequate enough for me to feel validated and safe in sharing that much, I'd always remember before speaking, like there's this, sense of like something like stuck in my throat before I'm about to say that, because their answer doesn't seem very acknowledging of how I'm speaking. You know what I mean? So if that happens, like that's just my scenario, but if that happens consecutively to a person since their childhood, then they just start like, fuck it, I'm not gonna say how I really feel, because it's never really valued. It's like this person feels like it's gonna get diminished for them, beauty. I think that there's a strong play of like self-worth issues over here for them, and you as well. This seems like a combined pile, like both of you think of each other. If you're like awake or like very charged up in this reading, because there's a regeneration at a heart level taking place. Influence. Somebody could be an influencer. That's what I also heard. Influenza. Somebody could have a cold. Like this is the weather changing season. Somebody could have a cold or flu, or allergies, pollen allergies, dust allergies. So this person is thinking of your hands, like very beautiful feminine hands that I'm seeing. I feel like they miss you quite a lot, and they're thinking about like, I do want to come back, but then there's this feeling of like, what do I even bring? Like this person is coming towards you from the forest with an empty-handed basket. Usually people go and collect something, and especially men. Like you'd consider that men would like hunt and bring some meat for you, but this person is like carrying a basket, which usually women do, and it's not a sexist analogy. It's just what I'm understanding from spirit's point of view as masculine and feminine. I think that maybe they're so capable that they can bring you like 4 5 red meats, like in a way they can kill animals, they can bring you all sorts of things. But feminine aspect, their bucket seems to be, their basket is empty and it's got holes, like it's got crumbs of bread. Where the fuck did you get bread from in a forest? It's like, I think it's an artificial way of perceiving or interacting with you. Or I also heard artificial intelligence. I don't know if this person has used AI to like respond to certain things that you asked. I don't know if this person, oh my god, that'd be pathetic. Like this person may have, for somebody, if you suspected, you thought, you didn't even know, this person was actually using AI to reply back to your emotional equivalence. Like this person did not know how to answer to that maturely, and then they said certain things, or they had read those things and they were pretending to have that knowledge. Or yeah, there's a part where I could say that some people actually have that knowledge, but it's disintegrated in their body, they don't embody it. But this person, somebody's person, was faking emotional intelligence. Oh my god. Page of Swords. Yeah, they were like reading things about you, and they were trying to, I mean, I guess I'm hearing that it was not done out of bad intent. It was just done because they really wanted to woo you. The snake, oh my god, did this person betray you? Because this is a very coy energy, I don't know. The King of Wands universe. Oh, this person feels so inadequate. I can't tell you. And that's why they were probably like researching on things that you really like. For some of you, this is like a finance analyst. I don't even know what that means. My bad. I mean, not really. I know the things that I need to know. Okay, so I feel like I feel that this person. Oh, I'm hearing commercial analyst as well, like some sort of corporate job, maybe. Um, they did feel for you, but I feel like this person was very arrogant the last time you spoke to them. Somebody who can't stop thinking about, just thinking about like, well, how kind you were, bitch. I don't know. I don't know how to perceive this energy. Like there's so many layers to it. I feel like only set of people would really understand what I'm saying, because even I don't know what I'm saying in channeling over here. Some of you are really angry at this person. I'm hearing nut job. Like the snake is really standing to out to me, and the sword that she's kind of inhaling the sword. Oh my god, it's like you saw two sides of them. I don't think this person is completely aware or mature or yoked enough to even realize what they were doing. They're so unconscious about their behavior. Four of Pentacles, like they did all of this to like have you in their possession. They were so territorial over you. You probably saw signs of it, like wanting to know where you're at, what you're wearing, what you're doing. For some of you, this person was even asking you, how much money do you have? It's obsessive. like a very big fear, Queen of Pentacles, of like losing you. So they're like trying to get on your resources. Ace of Swords, and this person definitely lied to you about something, or they were not honest, or they were they may not even have realized that they're manipulating you, but sometimes people just do it because they're trying to get their needs met, and then they just dropped a truth bomb, or like life dropped a truth bomb. Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They want to come back, but they're thinking about like how much it's like they dug a deeper hole for themselves the last time they interacted with you. I don't know if you guys had a face off. That's what I'm hearing. Like maybe you had that conversation with them, like we need to talk, buddy. And this person said something really stupid, or they didn't even say anything at all, or just revealed to you like how stupid and dumb they are. That's not my word, the Chariot, and you were like, I'm gonna move the fuck on from this. I keep hearing bitch, like I don't know why. It's like either you're really mad, or like, yeah, I feel like you may have not abused this person, but some of you really did. You like this person got on your nerves, and you're like, Four of Pentacles again, bro. It's like, yeah, you said something, man. You said something. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. You call this person out on some sort of bullshit, or like some way they were overreaching. The person who made maybe false promises, the person who like promised more than they could have delivered, or something like that, and you call them out, and they're just like, shit, man. Like, there's almost this feeling of like, okay, maybe I was overreaching. I didn't realize that it was this serious, or like there's this energy of like, oh, I was overreaching, but I didn't realize I was overreaching. Like, it seems like maybe someone who genuinely caught feelings for you and a genuine connection. Somebody was really wondering, was it fake or was it real? It was real. Oh shit, at the back of my mind, I heard it was fake. Was it fake or was it real? I'm hearing, what does it really matter? What are you looking for? I don't think I'm going to be able to answer that, because it feels like the feelings were there, the connection is real. But were their promises real? I don't think so. That's probably the division or difference that I'm trying to understand over here. Like, what were you saying? There's so much confusion. It's almost like they just said things that even they don't know that they didn't mean. Or maybe they were so infatuated in the beginning that they didn't even realize they're promising you these things. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, they didn't realize that over, like, they were overreaching 100%, and then something crashed down between the both of you, and you were like, bro, what the hell? And you seem very, very mad. This is that person who really can't stop thinking about you, because they're like, shit, like they're literally sitting like this. Like, I didn't realize that this was gonna hurt them so bad, or it was gonna backfire in my face so bad. Relationship in reverse and the source. I feel like I want to tell you that this person always knew somewhere that this may not work out, and they should have, it dropped a card. They should have kept it mum. Or they like, maybe you didn't know that they're such an overreacher, like they promised this to other women as well, or it's it doesn't seem like a game that they play around with every woman, but it seems like a pattern in their life. Like, they get really attracted to someone. You were also, it's like, seems like it maybe felt like love bombing, or like something that just crashed after real intimacy or real commitment was introduced to this connection. And it's like the universe was like, buddy, 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 this time around you're not gonna escape. Because I feel like either your connection was really intense, or you are just someone that they should have not crossed. And I feel like there's a reason why you're a bullshit detector, and you caught it on, and you were like, bro, you're not doing that with me. There's something like karma came back to them in the form of you, and it's not like the universe used you. I really want to say that before you guys like get mad at the universe. No, this person was supposed to show you a part of neediness and a loneliness that in the first place made you prone to fall for this. So this is the person that can't stop thinking about it. They do want to apologize. There's a lot of regret, wallowing. I'm seeing that guy from the Breaking Bad. I forgot his name. That bald dude, the main character. because I said wallowing and then I remembered something. Walter, I think Walter, right? It's something about that. Like, this person didn't know they had a chance with you, and then they kind of like became overconfident and it crashed. So, pile number 3, this was your reading information. Personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye.